Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. What you are looking at is last month's progress on my pan, that huge palette. The palette I'm trying to finish off is the Technic Wow Factor Remastered. So as you can see, I had a few pans showing last month and I had hit pan on the blushes. And now we have even more progress. Da, 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 da. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. Well, I have a lot of elephants here. Wow, there are so many elephants. I can't see them for all of the other elephants. But we have two very noticeable new pans. This one because it's pretty big, and this one because it's black. So it's very easy to see that I actually have pan in there. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for this. Another elephant in the room is that I have actually cleaned the palette. Can you see that? I hope you can see that because it took some time, and you can still see that I didn't do the best job. I had the tape here still over these lip glosses, except for this. And I'm really, really glad that I have had tape over, because this is beginning to look pretty nasty, because this shade right here has kind of rubbed off on this on this lip gloss here. So I am going to cover these up again with tape, but the tape was loosened and stuff, so you can see that some of these highlighters have gone into these lip glosses as well. So I'm going to cover them with new tape, but I just wanted to show you this, and I can do that after the video. So I am so excited with how this is looking right now. I have definitely hit at least one pan, which is my goal every month. My other goal is to use at least 20 of the eyeshadow shades, just so that I know that I have actually used a good part of the palette during a month. So just a few days ago, I think I had used like 16 shades, and then I used it once or twice more, and now I'm up to 25 shades that I have used this month. I'm actually very late in filming, so a month and like almost a week. But yeah, let's go through the face products, because that is where I have been more like consistently using the shades. So this highlight I have used, I think, 14 additional times for a total of 71 uses. This one I have used about 14 times as well, and I've used this about 80 times. So I have used this a lot more, but I have a pan in this. I'm not sure why. Like, am I using a lot less of this when I use it? Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know what's going on, but I do like both of these shades a lot. Moving on to the blushes, we do have, I think, expanded the pans in both of them pretty much. So I've used them about, 13 times each as well, which is great. I have used this part as a blush. Actually, what I tried this month was actually using a big fluffy brush, going through this purpley area and then into the red, just to get a little bit of a cooler toned red. And I don't know if I can see that much of a difference, but it was nice to know that I can use both of them, both of these sections. And I did that, but one of you commented on my last video about this, like this project pan video, that if I use these ones up, since I'm flying through them pretty quickly if I use them, I can use these to repress other shades that I find are a little bit difficult to use, because I will have a lot of space to do that. I don't think I will bring in any shades from any other palette. I don't think I need to with all of these shades, but I just want to know that everything in this palette stays in this palette and nothing is added, nothing is taken away from it, I want to know that I've finished, in the end, that I've finished the whole palette because it's such a huge task, and I don't want to do like shortcuts or, prolong the process either. So anyway, I started using these ones again just because, I want to empty these pans so that I can repress things into them. This powder I haven't used, I have used it once, actually. I don't know why. I think I will focus more on that next year. And now I'm actually using a lot of powder foundation as well, and I don't use a powder to set my powder foundation. I just feel like that's a little bit weird and unnecessary. So I'd rather use a mist to set a powder, and a powder to set like a foundation or like a liquid foundation or cream foundation or something like that. And then we have the contour and bronzer that I have used about 7 times each. And I thought last time that I would for sure have pan in one or both of these, and maybe in one of these, but I only hit pan on that one and not in these. But as you can see, you know, I only used them like 7 times. And when I hit pan on this one and that one, I was like, okay, let's focus on the other things that I have. I'm trying to hit pan on a pretty warm brown in another project. So I was like, let's use that as a bronzer and wait a little bit with these ones because I'm not in a hurry. I just want to use things and feel like I'm making a good progress. And I think I can hit pan on probably that one and maybe both of these by the next update. Other than that, what have I used? I've used this one I think twice actually. Yeah, I've actually used this one twice, but as you can see, it is getting a little bit nasty. I really have to remind myself to put tape on this, but since I am at my desk, you know what, let's just take this tape here and put it here so I don't forget. So I do it right after this video. What I have been doing differently. Oh, I didn't say how many new shades I used this time. I actually used 8 new shades, and I think I used 2 grays. I think I used that one and one of these over here. I'm not sure. I'm continuing to use this one and this brown here, this cool tone brown in my brows. Sometimes I have other brow products to go through, so I just use it once in a while. But yeah, I've tried some of the grays, some of the reds. I am so happy to be able to use a little bit of red. I did it the other night when I was going to my second job, and it was so nice. I have been going with like a mauvey, rosy shade the whole month because I had 3 very similar eyeshadows that I was trying to hit pan on to hit pan in every palette. So yeah, I've just been very, very focused on those, and I've been going almost the whole month with the same look, basically. So when I was done with, you know, those shades that I really, really needed to hit pan on, then I went on to do like 1 or 2 looks with the golds and the reds, and it was such a relief to use a red instead of a pink or like a purple. It was so nice, so nice. I was so happy. Just to change it up a little bit. I mean, it's not too far off in how it looks on my eyes, but it's just something new, you know? You can relate, right? So what am I going to do until the next update? I mean, we are in the fall now, so I guess I can use more of the reds, but most of the reds are pretty matte shades, so I don't think I will be able to hit pan on those. This one actually took me 48 times, I think, to hit pan on, which is insane. 48 times, that's a lot. But maybe I'm going back and forth between using this light purple one and this light champagne-y goldy one. Maybe this one would be the easiest because I can use browns in the evening, maybe spruce it up with a red or 2, and just have this in my inner corner or all over my lid. Maybe I could do that, or maybe I could like focus on a white to have in my inner corners. I'm not sure, but it's probably going to be a shimmer, a light shimmer. And then I'm just going to continue to use everything. I did mention this one before, didn't I? Like in the last update, that I'm using this together with a little bit too warm brown to make it a little bit cooler to be able to use it in my brows. Works very well. I've used it twice like that this month. Yeah, other than that, I don't know what more to say. I think that's it. I don't think I have any more to report on. I'm still going strong with this one. I still like it. I'm still excited for this journey. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Now let's do the tape.